Yo everyone, what's up? Kamalam Andy from Kosi. I'm a documentary photographer based in South Africa, and this series is called Behind the Frame. Today, I'm going to be picking a photo from my project called mgroovo. And basically, mgroovo sees me going into club spaces and documenting parties, people getting together to jive, dance, have fun. So I began documenting people at party spaces, I think consciously in 2019, where I sort of understood which direction or which way I would like to go into parties and make images. Mine was to really go in there and find moments and document what's happening there, what's often overlooked. So I would find moments of people rolling weed, people talking in the corner, people smoking and dancing, people kissing, couples, just like these perfect moments that were like stills that no one else could have seen but the mighty AM. And like really mgroovo is one of my first projects where I would look at it and be like, damn, like I really thought about this, because when I would go to these spaces with these parties, I realized quickly that the lighting doesn't work in my favor a lot of the time, and I didn't have a lens that allowed me to get a lot of light without bumping up my ISO. So I decided then that the aesthetic that I'm gonna go for is like a crunchy, you know, when you bump up your ISO, you get a lot of grain. So I knew from the get-go that that's the style that I would have to adopt. And so really the intention with that project, it's an ongoing project, and the intention is just to find beautiful moments and unlikely moments in a club setting. Also document with sensitivity towards women and people identifying within the queer spectrum, LGBTQI. So my approach was to not look for people who were dressed a certain way or the who's who in the club. Mine was just to find these beautiful moments in a club. Today's photograph is a reflection, I think, truly of that intention that I had set when I began working on this project in mgroovo. This picture was made at Great Dane. The party was hosted by Stiff Pap. The name of the party, ebumnandieni, and if I'm correct, it was a Friday. I remember my partner and I decided, let's go check ebumnandini out, because yeah, I've been seeing posters and marketing around it, but we had never really like attended any of the parties. And we went. It was a very cold Friday evening. It had to be June, if I recall correctly. And this is an image that was one of the images I made that night. We walked into a Great Dane and paid our ticket at the door, or showed our ticket, I can't recall. And we bought ourselves some cool drink and we hung out, just observing, you know, feeling it out and stuff. And I would go into the party at the back. There's like a courtyard. Then I'd come back and hang out inside. And this one time when I came back inside, because there was a really nice song playing, I noticed a moment, and it happened to be this moment. I noticed that, like, okay, this is so cool. There's three couples in one frame. There's three couples in one frame, and they all are engaging each other, as pairs. See this? These two are walking out. I caught them walking out. They were having a moment. They are having a moment here as well in the middle, and they are having a moment this side too. And like all my image, I don't think I paid much attention that night, up until I got home and I realized, oh damn, this is actually a beautiful picture. And again, like when my mom first saw this picture, she was like, it feels like a steal from a movie. It's like a picture from a movie. Feels like a movie. So you're dealing with Hollywood right now, baby. So much like intimacy going on across all three. There's intimacy here, There's no intimacy here, how close they're sitting. And you know, like that intimate moment there as well. And I kind of like how this curve here curves with the door. And what else is dope about this picture? The floor. Can't tell whether it's wet or it's the texture. I love like the shadow that's hitting the floor from these two that are standing here. What else are we seeing? Yeah, for me, like more than anything else, man, it's just how these three couples sort of like created this perfect moment, doing the same thing, but in different ways, you know. I don't know who these individuals are, but like, yeah, like in this moment, they formed the perfect three. It's really gorgeous. When you look at it, you wonder, what were they talking about? Why are they so drawn to each other? Like, what's the focus? You know, like, it's a quiet moment in a loud place, right? You can feel the silence. It's like, oh damn, like they really in their own zone. Abahoyanga what's happening ebumnandini. Base ebumnandini babo wabo bodwa. Yabo. So shout out to ebumnandini. Shout out to these three couples. Yeah, I really dig this picture. See how she's smiling here. You can tell that she's really enjoying herself with a friend. This is like one of the images from my mid-groove project. Have you ever been inspired by your own work? I think for me, this is what this project does. It really inspires me. It makes me want to get up and grab my camera and go continue being a photographer out there, you know. It's a really special project for me, a beautiful project, because I feel like the images, you could use them as for deco as well. I always think about lately, I've been thinking a lot about how what type of pictures are people interested in, like in terms of deco and all of that. When someone buys an image, why are they drawn to that image? Like, what type of images do people buy? Do people buy images with people's faces? Are people interested in images of objects? A lot of my documentary photography, one can hang around their house, especially from the mid-groove project, but would also be dope to know what type of images people are interested in seeing around their homes. Do you like flower images, shadows? What's your vibe? Like, are you into conceptual photography when it comes to deco? You know, these are the things that I'm thinking about. And yeah, subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all the views and all the likes and all the interaction as well. Shout outs. Have a great day.